G'day. Hope you guys are having a good one. Streaming. Probably not streaming later tonight. So yeah, we get stream now. Yeah. So I just upgraded my Plasticity version, so trying to figure out some new stuff because a lot of it's quite different. And I've got about like 2 years of upgrade updates that I've missed, so trying to figure out what there is, where everything is, what's changed, stuff like that. So it's gonna take a bit of time. But yeah, how's it going, Amy? Reason. Got my again? How do you get that? Fire. You're cool. Fired it. I know a couple people lost prior to that. Let's switch. And publish this. The email, so I'm using that. How's it week? I'm assuming you guys haven't got an email back. Right. Oh. Because you sent my stuff over. When you start, well, what? It's school break now, right? So you probably got like 2 or 3 weeks, don't you? Before you start. Nice. 8th of July. I feel like I had something going on the 20th. Not literally like actually going on, but I was just trying to think. I feel like there was something later this month, the game or something. Stuck. I'm gonna have to figure out what it is. A second. Game? What was it? I can't remember. Oh well. How's my going? Have you been using that a bit? Yeah. instant. Call that guy at the okay. Then if I go like this, I wonder if there's a this is just Chrono Trigger music. I might then sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna work out. I have the menu here. Command palette. Command palette. Is it the F? This F. Oh, here we go. So hold on. Everything's slightly off just because I had to re-see everything up. Something stay properly. Fine. So, okay, let's go create instance. Then, okay, so let's start over. What does I do? Curve. No. Okay, so we can do that. If create, oops. Oh, sorry. Create instance. Control Shift D. If I go Control Shift D. Okay, so we do have to actually select the. There we go. So the reason I'm just redoing some of this is because then, let's say I want to adjust it. Look at this. I can adjust them all, and I feel like instead of getting too far, I can start instant stuff and whatnot and getting them ready. like that. Interesting. I'm so tired. We had a terrible game of Overwatch yesterday. Overwatch was going so bad. You ever just like have those games where you just like, bro, I'm doing everything? Yeah, I did. Like, bro, I'm doing everything and it's just not enough. Like, I was doing my very best, but I just couldn't. Nothing I was doing was really sticking, unfortunately. Which is fine. I was playing with my schoolmates, so at the end of the day, sometimes it is. But I think I should go bring these ones up. There we go. Really a pain redoing some of it. I think, in theory, it should be worth it. What else have you been up to, Amy? Much. Enough. Shift R. Oh. Okay, so if I go Shift D, Shift up, Shift R. It does not work. Okay, so everything ties to this. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh man. I just had a real chaotic week with work this week. We had an incident on Monday, and then it's all been a little bit stressful since then. But I've had the last 2 days off. Well, no, sorry, this is my second day off, so that's good at least. It's a plus. And then I've been testing some stuff. I've been busy, but it's funny. One of my friends this morning is like to their partner, at 12, so I guess it's not morning anymore, at 12:20, I want to play now, Overwatch. Hurry and eat. Me want to play, come. Eating is for losers. Let's play Overwatch. At 3:51 p.m. I hate this game, honestly. Honestly, not worth my time. Whatever, bro. It's just a game. Who even cares? The two sides of Overwatch. Respectable. So tired. I feel like no matter what I can do, whatever I do, I just always feel like existentially tired. Honestly, some days I feel less tired when I wake up early. Like, I wake up early, I feel exhausted, and then like throughout the day I feel fine. Now I'll wake up, I feel fine, and then I feel exhausted as the day goes up. Like, I just want to. I know what it is. Oh. There's been a controversy going on with... One second. Yeah, there's been a big discussion with Dawnwalker. I must admit, Dawnwalker, I love the game, it looks good, I have it pre-ordered, but geez, the community is like... What do you call it? I mean, not the whole community, so don't get me wrong, okay? There's like... But I've just felt like the community at the moment is like a seesaw. They see something, they're really happy. They see something else, they're really unhappy and hate like what it's looking like. And then they see the next thing, oh, it's looking great. And then they see the next thing, oh, it's looking bad. Like, brother, shut the fuck up, honestly. Like, oh. Just make your mind up. Either you like what it's looking like or you don't, but stop, like, fucking seesawing on it. You're picky, honestly. Because, like, we saw some behind the scenes, all was looking good. And then they released... was it not Gamescom? It was the Summer Games Fest. They released the trailer for the... what do you call it? It was like this trailer, and it showed off what they're planning for the next game. They sort of like teased that it's going to be a series, and then they showed off some more stuff. And everyone's like, "Oh yay!" And then there was an IGN marketing video that went out, and it showed a quest, and the quest was kind of boring. And then everyone is back to being like fucking haters, and it's just like. It's not like, okay, and when I say everyone's back to being haters, I'm not talking about like outside. For one, if someone's outside like the community and they don't care about the game, then I don't care about their opinion anyway, right? But, like, just in the sense of like, if it's the like, I mean that in the same sense of like, you see the people complaining about Ciri being the protagonist of The Witcher 4, it's just like. Brother, if anybody's complaining about Ciri being the protagonist of The Witcher 4, chances are they've never played The Witcher 3, and if they haven't played The Witcher 3, I don't really give a shit about their opinion. Respectfully. But, like, completely unrespectfully. I just do not give a shit. Because you haven't played the third game, then you don't obviously understand or you haven't read the books, but we'll say the third game because I'd say majority of people have played the third game over reading the books, right? Safe to say. So, like, yeah. So it's sort of like that, where like if you're not really interacting with like the game already, then I don't really give a shit. If you think the game looks bad, well, you probably weren't going to get it anyway, so I don't really care. But the community and stuff, it's just like, oh my gosh, please. So like, what? People are complaining, for example, that they're planning Dawnwalker, what do you call it? 2, or whatever the fuck they name it, right? In my opinion, the most fucking, like, just, like, nonsense complaint. I really just want to make that known. I genuinely think anybody that complains about the fact that they've shown off Dawnwalker 2, I mean, I think respectfully, I guess if you complain about that they've shown off that Dawnwalker 2 is going to be a thing, I guess I can see that. But I've seen people complaining now that, like, they are planning Dawnwalker 2. And they're, like, calling it cocky or something like that. I think that's stupid. I think that's just complete bullshit. Because if you're writing, let's just say, Game of Thrones, right? Would you complain, or Lord of the Rings, right? Would you complain? Some people just fucking actually potentially arrange. Okay, well, point in case, right? There's this thing on Reddit. Somebody's complaining. I decided to respond, and I know you should never respond to people on Reddit because it's a fucking waste of everybody's time. But, and that's why I'm not going to further respond. I'll give it a downvote and just fucking walk away. Guys, just like, for example, this is the problem. So, bear in mind, he's commenting this in a post that has no relation to what he's talking about. This is the problem when you plan for sequels in advance. They keep yapping about other games, like motherfucker, work on the first one, and don't think about the sequels until it's out. They're putting additional resources into stupid things, like IMO that CGI trailer for Summer Games Fest, which is a complete bullshit comment, because they only talked about it once, and it was that little teaser trailer. So he's saying that they keep yapping about it. It was only mentioned once and nothing else. Okay? And secondly, he's complaining about the CGI trailer, but whether the CGI trailer covered just the first game or it teased the second game, monetarily, that has no difference, realistically, right? Like, that's a complete nothing burger. Like if I typed that and fart, for example, they're both 4-letter words. Realistically, it doesn't make a difference, right? It's the same thing. So whether they cover one thing or they cover a different thing, if they're gonna be doing a CGI trailer, the money's already spent. And they're already stupid anyway, because most of this will be Capcom or whoever the fuck is, it's not Capcom, whoever, there's a, Rebel Wolves is like it's like a sub-company of an existing one. Like, there's a company that owns them. Maybe it's Embracer Group or something, I don't know, right? So, it's not like, yeah, Rebel Wolves is going to, but they have like a budget for marketing, and so it's just going out of that budget, right? And that budget will be given to them by whoever, Embracer or whoever the fuck, for marketing. Like, I don't think they understand. Secondly, so I say, when you're writing a story, you either design it as a one-shot or you design it as a series. When a movie gets released as a trilogy, for example, would you complain if they planned how the trilogy ends before they release the first movie? I'd think not, as that's rather relevant. Same thing with novels, as you often, keyword, so there are occasions that it's not always the case, but often don't write a series without having a single clue on where it's going to go. Usually, you have a rough idea of where the story is going to go, and then you write the books as they go. Okay? There's no point writing a series, generally, without having a single idea on where it's going to go. Unless it's like, that's sort of like the point of how you're writing it. But the idea that, for example, like Star Wars didn't really know how they created the first movie and just like, well, we could leave it at that, but maybe we'll do something else with it later on. Like, yeah, shut the fuck up. Then bro responds, then don't make a series. It's not that complex. Like, brother, what the fuck? If the whole story is written around a series, what the fuck do you mean then don't make it a series? I don't know. He's gone on about how, like, Expedition 33 could have been a one-shot and he was complaining about it not being a one-shot or some bullshit. I'm just like, brother, shut the fuck up. Like, brother's got not a single clue. It's people like these, there's like low brain cell, fucking plebeians. Oh. You see some people on the internet and you just like question, like, how do you wake up and like exist? I question their ability. Yeah. This is unfortunately the thing. Working on. I don't know. Some people. Very questionable. But yeah, like, overall the community is just like, bro, they're complaining about the animations, and there's something, and it's like, I can sort of get it, like, yeah, the animations aren't great, especially the voice animation and stuff like that, like when you speak, the lip flaps and shit like that, that definitely needs work. There's not enough time to think of it, so, because that's just such a time consuming. How do I know? Because, Amy, you and I have done it before. Not fun. Well, it wasn't fun for me anyway. So, yeah. There is that. Working. There's definitely, there's thickness. And the other thing is, does this work? That works. Well, maybe we go like this. Right, G? I don't know. That worked though. Cleaning it up. But I think this is looking good. Like, if I go Control S, let's see, because I haven't. hooked up the blender thing, so I don't know if it's work or not, but alright, so need to like name things. But yeah, like I'll show you a little bit. Some of the complaints are valid, but at the same time, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy and just don't care. Maybe I need... Am I 20? What version? 26.1. Oh, that's the... Here we go. My one's like... The plugin that I have is very old, so I don't think it works with the current one. He's probably improved it. Yeah, from 2023, so I'm not surprised it's not working. Okay. Loads. Probably didn't need to reload it. You been working on any personal projects, Amy? Recently, or not too much? How many do you have? Moment. No. Oh, hold on. Why are we not? Oh. Open preference? Tickbox object. Why are we not working? On the server. Eight nine eight. That's cool. So cool. Might just be. Sometimes you get. The thing I like about Plasticity, it always opens a lost project. Very quick. I forgot to. No, which is, I'm actually down in the right one. I'm down in the wrong one. So right across. There we go. Hold on. Oh. Please. I remember, I was just. I think it is looking. Though it does seem that the incident are over. Holy, what are these colors? I didn't mean to. How do I unpaint it? Oh no. Hold on, so we can go like this. Then that'd be mega colorful. Blenders getting to not like that. Colorful guy. Oh. though. Seems to be pretty noticeable that you don't connect. That's mostly fine. Okay, what are we working on next? Let's... Oh, I was gonna show that actually. A little bit of... I did have it up. I need to work on a new video. I was gonna work on a new video. A little bit, but... I feel like the VFX on that is a little bit off, and I don't blame them. The animation, but you gotta work on the facial animations. Those need a lot of work. Isn't they getting mocap though going? I think they're hiring a mocap person. You've got to fix that view. I will give him that. That is true. There's two sides to this, okay? One side, people are complaining that they're using a PNG or like a GIF or something like that, which I think is stupid because most games do that. It's just, this is just a poor implementation of that. Do you mind if I show it on stream or don't? Do you have an idea on what animation you want to do with it? Or just you'll build an animation based off of the rig? A bit of an early birthday. I want to note that is early. I do know it's your birthday soon. I like this first one. It reminds me of Gigantic a little bit. Well, I just think the first one, I think the art style goes good, and I think there's a lot you can do with it. I think, like, I'm just trying to visualize how some of the animations would look in my head. I think there's some really cool stuff. Yeah. And then I also think you could get along with, like, a pretty basic background, you know what I mean? Like, background for it to look. The second one's alright, but it's almost like... I do like the idea of, like, robotic stuff. At the same time, I feel like there's a lot going on, like, visually. Sort of doesn't read very well. The third one, I like the design. I think it looks cool, but it also looks incredibly flat. I'm just trying to think of it visually. And I just don't like how flat it looks. It could just be the render, but it just looks super flat. And then this one, I just don't think the model's great. but there's a lot you can do with it. This is kind of like your MOBA-esque character. So, like League of Legends, Dota, you'd get lots of stuff like that. I've done stuff like that before, and it's not too bad. Animating them, because we did a bit of that for one of our assessments. Yeah, it would. But yeah, this is just a really bad quest to show. So it's like showing off the prologue, and like I think I watched this and I'm like, it's not actually that bad. Like honestly, a lot of people were like, I woke up, I hopped onto like socials and stuff, and then I saw a lot of people complaining about some new hygiene thing. I come home from work at the end of the day, I look at the video, I'm like, you know what? It's not actually that bad. There's like a couple things that need to be improved. Like, this is just a poor quest to choose. There's some people are like saying that the quest looks boring as fuck. Like, brother, it's just more or less similar and in line with what you get from Witcher. So if you hate The Witcher, sure. If you think this looks bad, then you probably didn't like The Witcher. You haven't played it. Like, it's more or less quite similar to a lot of that stuff there. However, I think as like the first non-Rebel Wolves video covering the game, I just don't think it's the right quest. But it's not to say that this looks boring, because it's pretty much not the case. I thought it looked quite interesting. Like, you gotta show off, like, some backgrounds to some of these things. In some format, I thought it was a good way of showing that off. I think some people are just getting hairy over nothing, really. That's so much better. But do I want it all the way? Probably not. Oh. Now that's gonna be annoying. It's cut all the way. Alright, I see. There's a good way, but just for how I want to approach this, that's not what I want to do. But just like this isn't completely central, but okay. Hold on. Let me go like that. We'll go keep tools. Save that. So now I remove it. There we go. Oh, scroll those. once again. Oh well. On there. I'm gonna have like something that will cover all this, so it's not. I'm sort of changing up how this is gonna look just because this will look better. Oh. Okay. That's not bad. Right. That's accurate. Oh, there you go. Yeah, make instance as well. Let's go. Here we go. It is. I'd probably like make it better, but I don't care. I could probably do it like accurate if I wanted to. Oh, for me. I might just quickly make that better. Oh. There. Make sure these are instants. And then go. And just probably just go GF. Oh wait, who cares? Who cares? Nice. Whatever. I can do actually with this. Like reduce the opacity. The whole material thing was actually quite cool. Like render things out, which is quite cool. Oh, I haven't set up all my materials and stuff, so that's for these. This is looking good, so I like it. Now I just gotta do the cutouts. I can tell now these cutouts are gonna be annoying. How do you... Maybe I want to go like this. Wait. Oops. We like bevel this. Just gonna have to be a fillet. Awesome. It's fine. No, I'm not too worried because I can touch it up later. Oh, fine. I guess I'll touch it up now. Do that as well. I'm just gonna go save that. Once again, run this. Those. Tools. Run that one out. Oh. I'm gonna bring this out of it. Seems to be much further than I was wanting. Let me just bring it out a bit more. Huh? Well, hold on, have I already cut this in? Like that. Oh, here we go. We can see here. There we go. Run that. Then in theory. Alright, there we go. That's what I was wanting. And what I can do here is select this. A bit easier this way. Oh, not snapping though. It goes like that. There's different ones of these fixed. I think is what we want. Oh. Oh. What is it? I think it's fixed. There we go. And that fixed stops it from like booleaning. That's one. Let's go here then. Really question now. I want to remake it. Probably a stupid way of doing it, and I just don't even care. One thing that I deleted the other one. I think one thing that I can now do. Here we go. You can match Philip offset, which you can do with my version. That's something new. Perfect. Fine. I feel like it's not at least. Alright, so let's just not run this. I must say, I do really like the workflow of this program. Like, for me, for hard surface, I prefer this over other ones. For Blender and stuff. I mean, there's stuff that I would do in Blender over this. I also feel like this is a little bit overkill for, like, some stuff. But, to be honest, for surfacing, reasons I approach like, a lot of stuff is just all that. The only thing is that I'm gonna have to obviously retopo this, and the retopoing it's gonna be. But I think most of this stuff I won't retopo. So I'm just gonna have a flat thing here. Ugh. I'm just gonna probably. That's this thing created. Need something here. Okay, so this is interesting. Yeah. So this I'm just cheated in a little bit. This and we can and don't worry too much about like perfect. Don't worry about the rotations. I'll see if that's maybe. What do I think? I thought it was gonna be like this. This is what we're working with, but I don't want to, at least for now, I don't want to model them. So this will be something that may happen later, but now it's not happening. Right, what? We can switch up. M3. Hey, bro! This. Damn. Maybe I could sell it further. The different kinds of. I do. Log in. Fake. Oh, it's not a fake account. Oh. There's the government. This is exactly what I made. Well, it's just that. Hold on. Well, this way of doing it, but way of doing this. I able to always make these coverage so I don't like them. That's like 5. And then like a current line. Not what I want. How do we do this? I mean, don't overcome, but might be good. Why? my light on. Or at least. Wait, this is a separate thing. Alright, I don't know what that was meant. What was thinking about fixing it up at? I was gonna do something like that. What does it fix? Probably a bit of. Like that, I feel. Like, oh, not be part of it. Yeah. Um, Pretty snazzy, Amy. That was. Feel like. What? Off the. I'm trying to. And if you. I want. I mean, I can stay on with. Alright, so far. Like this. Um. Okay. Like, want. What happened if I did? Right. Honestly, I felt like I don't really know. Like I know what's wrong. I just don't. So oh, because once you grab it, run that. Rotate. Find it. Rotate on the thing. No. Whoa! Oh, that's focus. That looks pretty, does it? Hodor. I see. Okay, hold on. And then okay. Problem. And then I guess if I go obvious. Thank you. Oi. Like that. Then as it like figure like that. And then I I'm trying to remember what the separator. I not really. Maybe my name. Hey, hold on. Raise. Let's see. It's screwed. bridge. Reaction again. Like iPhone. Well, okay, hold on a minute. Go back to square one again. I don't even need to worry too much about it being perfect. Actually, I kind of do, but actually, okay, here we go. Whatever. Wait. There we go. Here we go. Oh, that. Let's work for that. What fine? Nice. Oh. I see my conundrum now. It. Huh? It. There we go. Okay. Fabulous. There we go. Okay, no more issues. It's working fine. I suppose we can have like isolation. I see. That's that. Longer. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that I'll be able to grab all. Working already. Little bit. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Well, okay, there we go. Should have. Oh, I get it. I've. It's not. Wait. way that I could. Oh, I don't know. What? Oh, I get it. Don't know me. Grab a corner box. And then I'm gonna just go like this, GF. Yeah. And then now I can go, this is complicated, man, I've never done that before. That's about right. So we're working with like this. So it is quite like straight, and then it right, let me run that and then go rotate. Maybe I want to change. I mean, guys, what do we think? I mean, what do you think? Do we think it needs more, like, to be deeper? I don't feel like it should be deeper. So if I went like that, that What do you think about this, Amy? I always feel like it'd be deep. Maybe? What I gotta do? You like it? Dunker, dunker. I'm just thinking, I might, what I can probably do is if I scale it down, then I can just run that. Right. Hear me out. And then I can just grab this and offset it, or let's maybe go instead like that. I really like how it's I can't move it. It's unfortunate. Well, it's still fine though. Oh. Yo. I don't like how far this is going. Do like that. Maybe this is better, G. Really bugging me. I keep accidentally deleting progress here. Alright, here we go. You know what? That's cool that I'm happy with it. A weird technical shape, but it looks fine. Or to do this in any other program, I'd probably try. For the old, here's the new. Good. Off. Oh, that. There we go, I'm liking those. It's not 100% perfect, but once again, we're just going by the reference. Fine. No clue how I'm going to retop it. out of the way. I'm going to remake this, I might not be happy. And just hide there. Yeah, I think we've, for the most part, got stuff built here. So I think this is mostly done. I think I just gotta add bushing. That's right. I think I just gotta add this. I haven't done it for easy enough. So this. Like that. Need to be perfect. And I can match this with that. And it's the same depth. And then I'm just missing the handles and a little bit extra. Interesting. It's like it. Right. Early. Exactly perfect. Roughly. So I got wrong then. Much bigger. for another. Let me relock this up again. That works. These are ramps. Alright. I'll fix that. Okay. Rectangle array. Okay. Make these empty. That I can out. And I'm not scaling the fillet, you see. So let's just that then. Easy. Awesome. I'm gonna call it here, I think. I think it's looking good. I need to make some dinner. But I think we made some good progress. Some steps back. What have we done? Ultimately, we've remade these and they look a lot better. We've finished off building these. overhauled these, and I feel like we've made some good progress on learning some new techniques and learning some new stuff about the program. Because of course, like I said, I got the new updates to this program. Of interest, Amy. I'd imagine that you can see if you can check that one out. Oh, but you miss out on instances. See if that link works. I'd imagine it does, yeah, actually. Let's send a message, I'll see. Awesome. Do you see the radio? Awesome. Dunker. I like 32. Oh, it's that just renders badly, so I need to fuck a little. Render a lot better. I think also this needs to not be. Bring all this up a bit. Alright, anywho, pretty happy with how this all looks. So yeah, I'll call it there. Thank you, have a good one, and we'll catch you guys next week or something. Long time modeling on this. Honestly, not like, I think I made some good progress. Like we're like, you know, chopping away at it all, but still just learning the program, learning the ins and outs, what we can do, what we can't do, what's a genuine skill issue and stuff like that. So anyway, okay, Charles, you guys have a good one. Now see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye bye.